Well, good morning, everyone. This is Sunday. We had a decent day, and I thought, you know what? I didn't go to church this morning because I was still crouping and coughing, and Brittany was late because she went to do something special, and I thought, I'm just going to load the dogs up. So if my voice holds up, we're going to give you their very first time video out in the yard. If you're new to us, we are located in Central Ohio, and this is Windy Hill Kennel. We specialize in Schnoodles and Schnauzers. These are actually miniature Schnauzers this morning, and they belong to Hazel. They are all sold but one little female, and these guys will be spayed and neutered before they go home. That's included in the price of our puppies. It's done by laser. It's fantastic. There's only one little tiny stitch. They don't even know they've had it done. They do it at 8 weeks right before they go home. And it's a phenomenal way to do it. So I put collars on everybody last week. The little one that's still available is the female with the pink collar, and she's the only one in here with a Schnauzer haircut. She's up there chasing her mom. I knew putting them outside today would be the best absolute way to do this because it makes them the most comfortable. They see mom in a relaxed situation, and it's their very first time in the grass. So this is just a great way to introduce them to outside. Pretty day. The ground's not soaking wet, thank goodness. I'm so glad sometimes we live on a hill. And after all this rain, because we did flood, our creek was about 7 to 8 foot over bank, my husband said. I didn't think it was quite that far. I thought it was about 6. And then he took me down and showed me the water lines and all the junk up in the trees. So I'm glad that was over the hill and down. We did lose some fence in our cow pasture. And the fence is covered with hay stalks from the neighbor's fields where it flooded through the fields and it graced all of our fence with it. So you cannot imagine how gross it is out there on those fences. It's going to take us several weeks to get it cleaned off. So I did microchip numbers before I came out, and we're going to try and spot everybody's collar. Seriously, we've got to eat. We're outside. Mom's eating grass. So the pups have taken advantage of that, and they decided to lay down and nurse. And mom says, that's it, kids. I've had enough. We're outside. Let's just get on with it. Oh, this one found a stick. So this is their first adventures, too, with sticks. I did leave some sticks in here purposely this morning so that they would have a chance to chew on sticks and eat grass. They're all like mouthing everything to see what it is. They're doing super good. So, and we're supposed to have rain, I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I thought today's the day. We're going to get as many of these done. I'm here by myself. Brittany is doing chores for me. She has this weekend as hers. And so I'll have to just run everybody in and out myself, but we'll get it done. All right, so we're going to go through here. I wrote down weights, collar colors, and microchip numbers. So the very first one on my list is the female that's not sold, and that's her running across there with the neon pink collar chasing mom. So that little darling is going to be salt and pepper. You can see that black stripe down her back once mom stands back up because she's trying to snuggle with mom. In the meantime, she weighs 3 pounds, 4.6. There she is. You can see the gray down her sides. She has a black stripe on her back, and that stripe will go away as she goes ahead and turns salt and pepper. Hazel, get up for me. Oh, I know you're barking. Well, she'll move in a minute. So her microchip number is 2103. And on the website, she is the one at the very top of all the puppy photos. I have not put a photo of her on there yet with her haircut. So this is her first glimpse at her little Schnauzer haircut. All right, the next one out here is 2109. It's the Merle with the yin-yang face. It is a female. She weighs 3 pounds, 8.8, and she is back there, right there. She's got the neon green collar on, and that's her on the left. Also, after you see this video, if you decide you want your pup to have a Schnauzer haircut before it goes home, please shoot me a text and let me know, and I will be glad to do that this week. That way, When we do an inside video, you'll get to see them with their haircuts. All right, so she is, I guess that's everyone on there. 2109 female, 3 pounds, 8.8 neon green collar. The next one out here is the blue merle with the turquoise collar. And she's right there behind the female. She's right here chewing on the sticks. She's got a turquoise collar on. 22116 is her microchip number. She just moved. There she is, right under me. She's the lighter one next. Oops. She's arguing with the merle. So there you got to look. Okay, we're gonna have a schnauzer scrap here. Schnauzers are known. Puppies are known for doing this when they play. She is 3 pounds, 4.2. I can't follow them and read my book at the same time. And her number is 2116. There she is over there all by herself finally. And that'll give you a really good look at her this morning. All right, the next one up is 2105. It is the merle with the purple collar. And I got to locate it. I'll tell you what, their hair is getting so long. I think it just threw itself down. Yep, she's right down here with the white socks. Oh, she's going to chew on Mom. There she is with those white socks right underneath me. It's really hard to see her purple collar, but it's under there. And let me zoom out a little bit so I don't lose her while I read this. Excuse me. Where'd she go? There she goes. She's shooting across the yard. Oh, okay. 2105. Purple collar, merle, female. 3 pounds, 11.6. There she is with those little white socks on her front feet. Really stand out. She's the one on the left of those two puppies. She says, come on, guys, let's get into trouble. The next one is 2113. Neon orange collar. It's a male. It is the chocolate phantom. Hazel says, it's hot out here. It just threw itself down. It is right there with the yellow collared pup. It's got its back to us. There it is with Mom. That is the male, and he is a chocolate phantom. Looks just like his dad. And he's got that neon orange collar on, which makes it a little bit easier to spot in the light. Except Hazel is going to, she's just kind of looking around. She says, Mom, let me out of the house. Oh, there's the chocolate merle, or the chocolate phantom right there underneath me. I know I'm going to make you sick if I try and follow it, so let me zoom out. He's arguing with the purple collar. So that's the chocolate phantom and the purple collar. Oh, yep. He says, I'm bigger than you. You better quit. All right, next up. He's 3 pounds, 15.8 too, if I forgot to tell you that. 2107 is the yellow collar. It's right here below me. This is the one with those fabulous double turquoise eyes. I'll tell you what, if I was going to keep a puppy out of this litter, this would have been the female that I would have kept. I love the merles, but this one has the really nice red sable coat and those stunning double blue, almost turquoise eyes. We should have put the turquoise collar on her. But that is the yellow collar puppy. She weighs 3 pounds, 2.4, and there she goes. Nope, attack. Last but not least is the royal blue collar, which is not a male. It's actually the female, and it's right there running behind Mom. It's the small. Oh, Mom just mowed it down. It's the smallest one in the litter. Where is it? There it is. Still over here. There she is. She is the smallest, and she's got a royal blue collar. And I think that was partially because at first I thought she was the male when I picked her up, and then I realized, oh, no, that's the female. But that was my last collar. So she got the blue collar. So maybe she's going to be a tomboy. There she goes. She said, I might be little, but I don't take any of their crap. And I join in on all their arguments. But she gives up pretty quick. She weighs 2 pounds, 6.4 ounces today. Okay. And that's her over there on the left. And there goes, nope, she was on the right. That's the male that's closest to me, the chocolate male, and there's the little female. So these guys are doing fantastic. They're going to get another bath this week. They're going to get their toenails checked to see if they're long, because with puppies, if they're arguing and fighting, then they can scratch each other's eyes. So They're doing great. They're really in a huge pen, so it makes it tough to keep track of all of them. But this is first time out in the sun and on the grass. And if you ask me about it, this is like 3 puppy pens hooked together, I think. But it makes a really nice play yard. And Mom is luckily not a female that will jump the fence. Now, if Shammy was out here, Shammy'd be over this fence in a heartbeat. Shammy loves to come over the fences. But she runs to the kennel, so it's no big deal. They're all eating dog food. They're really, really just more or less using Mom as a pacifier, I would say. So it won't be long. I forget, and I should have looked at the calendar. Hazel, don't prove me wrong. She says, I think I could get over this. She wants to go to the play yard. She was out in the play yard the other day with Shammy for a couple hours. So we are going to turn some of the girls outside today and let them play. So if you have any questions about the little female that's still available, she again is the one with the pink collar underneath the little one. And she has the haircut. So if you are, someone that wants your puppy's hair trimmed and you want a schnauzer cut, Hazel, that's why I don't like a 24-inch kennel if they're an older dog. Hazel's not a fence climber, but she thinks she could be. Hazel, she says, daggone it, Mom. But if you're going to get a puppy fence, don't buy a 24-inch unless you have a toy schnauzer. Get something that's at least 30 to 36 inches. I don't even think I'd go 30 if you're getting a miniature schnauzer. I'd go 36 inches tall. It's nice if you don't have a fenced-in yard because you can, it's going to cost you maybe $100 to $150 for 3 of them to put together. But it gives you a fence that you can take camping with you. You can take it to a family's house if you're going to go out and take your dog with you. So it just makes they're really handy. And we use bull snaps to hook them together, which you can see these snaps on here. We just snap them together. So there's nothing made by the companies that hook them together, but go to the hardware store, get 2 snaps for each end, and you're going to pay $1 or $1.50 for them. They last forever. It's a really great way to give your dog an exercise area if you don't have a fenced-in yard. Especially under a tree. If you have hawks and owls in your neighborhood, don't stick your puppy in a playpen out in the open, especially with a toy schnauzer or toy schnoodle. Minis are a little bit different, but hawks and owls have been known to fly in, grab a puppy, and fly out with it. So the safest thing is to just put them under a shade tree someplace there's branches. Hazel, she says, daggone, she's still watching me. All right, I'm going to get out of here. That gives you a really nice sunny video for today. It lets you see everybody out here for the very first time. It's great with Mom. Next time they will not be out here with Mom. If I put them out here for the first time without Mom, they get really scared. And then they're apprehensive. This way, they're going to say, we've been here, done that. And they'll get out here and play just like this. We'll give them a little tight tunnel. We'll teach them how to play in the tunnels. And we'll turn them loose and get you some videos next week. From now on, actually, these guys will probably go out every week to play. And so I'm going to get off of here. Have a great week and a blessed one. I feel like I'm playing hooky from church today, but I just did not want to get up in the morning as croupy as I am in the morning, and I'm starting to lose voice now. So I did not go today. So my husband's due to roll back in here any minute from church. And I'm going to get these guys in. Call me if you want or text me if you want a haircut. We'll be glad to do that for you. I also have people ask me about Schnoodle haircuts. And a lot of them like them cut as a schnauzer. There's that little girl again, tagging up through there. All right, have a great one and a blessed week. We'll talk to you later. Also, if you know when you want to pick up, these guys are close enough to going home, please call me to book in your puppy pickup date. I get booked up completely on Fridays and Saturdays. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, not such a big deal. But the weekends, they book up super fast. And I only take Usually 4 to 5 people on a Saturday. So we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.